Because this week, well, for this video specifically, we're doing Trump. No, not doing Trump. We're covering Trump. Specifically, his acts of clownery. So, without any further ado, if you like the video, please drop a like, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It all really helps. So, let's get into it. Now, anybody worked their salt obviously knows about Trump. They know exactly what he's done throughout his entire career. This time he's gone a little above and beyond all of that. This man is in Manhattan from Florida, by the way. So he went from Mar-a-Lago to Manhattan to get indicted on 34 counts of business record fraud. I mean, can't really put it past him to do any of that. But there's a whole timeline of events here. In fact, just to give you an idea of what kind of leader Trump is, here's a few clips that you can, kind of get an idea of what kind of leader he is, what kind of person he is, especially when it comes to, his public speaking.
Very stupid people.
All these clips have been compiled by another through hours of scouring through the internet, through YouTube, for all of these clips. And the weirdest thing is, in almost none of them he talks about anything political, until he gets to the point about talking about the Mexicans, which is where he openly admits that the Mexican politicians are too smart for them. Our leaders are stupid.
No, I know him too well. That's the problem.
This guy's
in the
proof
center
of
of
that.
the stage tonight, businessman Donald Trump.
Look, I personally don't like to tell lies, but
who would do better? I know.
everything is there. Whatever he's saying, it's all there.
Horrible people, horrible human beings.
I mean,
some Wall Street guys, they're brutal. They're
you
miserable,
have
don't
to
wanna go out
be
dinner,
some
they're terrible
degree
people.
of clueless,
I love him. You know who's our primary
delusional,
representative right now?
or just a plain narcissist like
You know how she
Mr.
got the job 60
DJT
minutes? She went to
himself.
the White House. She
That's
said,
Donald J.
"I'd love
Trump,
to have a
for
job.
those of you who don't know what the
I have
J
nothing to
stands
do."
for.
They said, how would you like to be the
Is
ambassador to Japan?
ambiguous.
She goes, really?
I'm not sure if
You know why I
it's
say she's nice? 'Cause
James
my
or
daughter's
something
on
like
my
that,
daughter's so
but
my daughter likes her.
not too
She said, "Daddy,
far
she's such a
off.
nice
But
person."
yeah,
I don't want a nice. I want a
everything
tired of the
he's
nice.
saying,
What do you need to
he
spend $1
has
million?
said
We just
in
spent, it's a story
very
today.
very sound-minded
$1
way.
million doing a soccer field. You have a little piece of land.
I'm not even
Ball,
trying
let
to
him play
make
it off.
a
See, you're not
joke
supposed
of
to say
this,
that somebody
even though
graduated
my
last or second to last
intention
in the
was
class.
to
You're
do
supposed to be
so.
like Frank says, very nice.
But
Folks, I want
just
to make America great again.
just
We want to get
look
down
at
to
the
brass
way
tacks.
he's
We don't wanna
talking
listen to
about
his stuff.
everything.
We're being politically correct and everything has. We have a lot of work to do.
10
It
years ago, everybody wanted
astounds
the wall.
me
The Democrats, the Republicans, they couldn't get it.
as
one of
to
the reasons they
how
couldn't get it? Environmental
clueless
impact statements.
a head of
Did you know
state
that?
can
There were
be.
toads. There was it's the most
As a
incredible thing.
public official,
NBC
it's your duty
calls
to
me like
represent
this.
your
A couple
people
months ago, the
in the
head of
best
NBC comes to
possible
see
way
me.
possible.
And the head of NBC's boss. I don't want to mention names because they're really good people. They're friends of mine. Oh, they
And
probably were
this
good
is
people.
what Trump does
First of all,
for
Rand Paul shouldn't even be on
4
the stage.
years.
He's number 11. He's got 1%
And then he
in the polls, and
complains
how he got
about,
there, there's far too many people. Anyway,
having an
we're not
election
all
stolen
worried
from
to
him.
have someone like that in charge of
Which,
the
by the way,
Mr.
he
Trump.
was the one
I
responsible
never
for that
attacked him on
happening
his
in
look, and believe me,
2016.
there's
Hillary
plenty of
was
subject
supposed to
matter
win.
right there. That I can tell you.
Then,
I want to give Mr. Trump.
just in fact, just look at how he's talking about the Mexicans, specifically the Mexican government. He himself admits that the Mexican government is too smart for his people. He calls himself
So
and
the
his
Mexican
people
government
complete
is not
idiots.
happy with me, to put it mildly.
I
And again,
don't think,
I respect Mexico, but their leaders are too
buddy,
smart
that's
for our
a
leaders because
grave
we have
you've dug
stupid
for
leaders. Okay?
yourself. So let's go back to January of 2018. Throughout 2018, he has arranged a $130,000 payment to Stephanie Clifford, also known as the adult film actress Stormy Daniels, through a lawyer named Michael Cohen, for a encounter that he had in 2006 with her, with Trump denying any affair. The very next month, Cohen claims he paid Clifford through his own personal finances, undirected by Trump, and was never reimbursed. But later he contradicted those statements, stating Trump told him to do so and then reimbursed him for it. There was then an affair with Karen McDougal, who was paid $150,000 for exclusive rights to her story by the National Enquirer, but the story was never published. In April 2018, Trump denied knowledge of any payments made to Daniel and told the media to ask Michael Cohen why Cohen made the payment. In May of 2018, Trump pulls a full U-turn on that and acknowledges reimbursing Cohen for the payment to Daniels. In July of 2018, Rudy Giuliani takes over and alleges a recorded conversation between Trump and Cohen, with Trump denying any form of wrongdoing, as usual, and he denounces the taping of that conversation illegal. In December 2018, Trump calls the hush money a private transaction with no relation to the campaign and no violations based on what went on. You're going to want to take that with a grain of salt. In August 2019, the Trump Organization was subpoenaed for hush money payment records. That happened, and then 2 years later, in July of 2021, the Trump Organization was indicted on tax fraud charges, with no references made to the hush money whatsoever. Then we go into February of 2022, so just barely a year ago, a little over a year ago. Prosecutors that were probing into Trump's business practices resigned, with one prosecutor indicating doubts of pursuing the case against Trump to another. In December of 2022, the Trump Organization was found guilty of tax fraud. Yeah, they got him on the same thing that Capone did. That's how you know things are bad. When you pull the same mistake a gangster made that got him in prison in the first place. In January 2023, so earlier this year, the evidence of Trump's role in hush money payment was presented to a grand jury, and then 2 months later, Trump invited to testify to jury, which could lead to an indictment. Cohen testified there. In March, now we delve a little further. On the 18th of March 2023, Trump spoke out on social media that he expected to be arrested on the 21st of March, calling for protests to take back America, and was never notified of any arrests. On the 23rd of March, it comes out that Trump created a false expectation of arrest. A congressman being told by the investigative authorities that the congressmen are interfering with an ongoing investigation. On the 24th of March, Trump warns of death and destruction if he's charged with a crime. On the 30th of March, law enforcement and media reports say that Trump has been indicted. Then on the 3rd of April, he went from his Mar-a-Lago clubhouse in Florida to New York to face the charges, which are now 34 counts of business record falsification, which includes the hush money payments. So, what does this all mean for the Trump campaign? Well, according to recent updates, he has pled not guilty. He is back at Mar-a-Lago. He has given an unhinged speech regarding his innocence. As for the verdict, I will be keeping you updated. So, if you have liked the video so far, please like, subscribe, share the video, and I will keep you updated as soon as more news comes in about this case, what the verdict is, and I will be doing that in a short that will come later on within this week or whenever the case actually comes to an end with a verdict. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.